big ass head. How your head so big? Layla, he got a damn bowling ball in his head. Stop playing. He left. He said he'll be back, I think. I don't know. Wait, do you know who his girlfriend is on that? That makes sense because he left and went to go like some kind of.
All right, welcome to this afternoon's game with the UTA Lady Moving Mavs and your starting lineup. Starting lineup for the Lady Moving Mavs: number 4, Zoe Forrest; number 12, Holly Brutus; number 13, Quinn Meyer; number 33, Denise Rodriguez; and number 42, Brittany Guillaume. And now, your starting lineup for your Fighting Illini. Number 10, Mary Weston. Number 23, Ava Finger. Number 25, Morgan McCammon. Number 43, Maya Gamble. And number 54,
All right, and to win the tip, we have UTA. Quinn Myers with the ball here. She passes to Zoe Forrest. And fouled is Yeomans.
So right off the bat, one of the things that Illinois is going to have to contend with is number 12 from UTA. Harmony Ryutes. I hope I pronounced that correctly. She's a really talented player. She can do a lot of different things on the court. That's going to require Illinois' attention. On the other side, Zoe Boris. Got to address her. So there's going to be something they're going to have to leave open outside the key in order to stop those other two threats from UTA.
Morgan McCammon with the ball. Looking to put points on the board here early for Illinois, scoring the first points of the game. Five seconds to shoot. Abigail Counts trying to get a reverse layup there, but it's blocked by Voris.
Not a lot of space there for that pick and roll. UTA doing a really nice job with a jump and trail. That really should have been Morgan McCammon's shot to post up a smaller UTA player, shoot over top of her.
Zoe Voris going to take the ball out here for the Mavs.
You can see McCammon in the middle there as the help defender. She's really going to be a key to the defense, seeing behind.
And Voris with a bucket there. Great look.
Yeah, a long two, 15, 17 foot two. That's something I think Illinois is going to have to be willing to give up and just half jump to put pressure. They can't jump that because I think it's going to create too much space and allow either Voris or Harmony to get to the basket for UTA.
And Wagstaff for a long two. It's a bit right. And it looked like Voris had some open room there for a shot, and they're just going to continue passing that ball around Voris. Putting a shot up there, but contested by McCammon. Illinois is going to come away with the ball there.
Yeah, again, a couple of possessions there where Illinois is pushing those screens out and trying to make UTA take shots from out of that 17-foot range.
And Maya Campbell with a missed shot attempt there. Boris to Roots. And McCammon's going to have the ball here. Looks like her teammates are still on the other side of the court. McCammon to Campbell, and Campbell able to get a nice bucket there, and the foul.
Yeah, and who gets Campbell close to the basket again? Abby Counts. Creating that opportunity for her teammate.
See if Campbell can complete the three-point play. And she does, tying the game up here, 3-3, early in the first quarter. Harmony with the ball here. She looked like she was going to give it to Voris, and I think there was a little miscommunication there. Voris said that she should have caught that one there. Going to be Illinois ball.
Yeah, but still Illinois doing a good job preventing those cuts to the back and attacks through Voris and Harmony for UTA.
He Counts here with the ball. Counts was looking for one of her bigs. She's going to get it to Morgan McCammon. Oh, McCammon back to Counts. Counts fouled.
Nice job by McCammon coming low enough to create that space so that Counts could come down and set that pick high to low, and then rolling back up high, recreating this space so there's enough space for her to get the ball in the dump and roll to the basket.
Indeed. Counts is going to shoot two here. And she cashes that first one.
A little bit unorthodox. Normally you'd see a guide hand up on that shot, but Abby Counts, like, great form with that one hand. Looks really, really good.
Unable to get the second one to go. Zoe Voris going to collect that rebound for the Mavs.
Illinois really can't come out on Harmony.
Quinn Meyer going to get that pass to Voris. Voris shot is short, rebound finger.
And then we're seeing UTA settling for or being resigned to take outside shots. They're going to have to figure out a way to create some space in that Illinois defense so they can get to the rim. Timeout UTA, there's something they want to make an adjustment about. Difficult spot to call a timeout. It looked like they had a transition advantage. They were going to the basket. Maybe wait a second as a coach. One of the things right now Morgan Wood, the normal coach for UTA, she just gave birth to a baby 3 weeks ago. So she's not here today. That'll be interesting to see if that impacts UTA and their ability to make some adjustments on the court.
Myers handling the ball here. Quick pass to Rodriguez. Back to Meyer. And Meyer's going to kick it to Voris. And Voris back to Meyer. And Meyer able to get a shot to go.
I think that's a shot that we're going to see happen more today, though. You could see Finger when she was up high on the point on defense, not fully coming out to attack Meyer. So I think they're going to be willing to give that up in order to take away Boris and Harmony from scoring and getting to the basket.
Yeah, a nice shot there by McCammon.
That's a nice carryover from the game this morning. McCammon taking time to take a quality shot. That was something that she was struggling with yesterday. So great adaptation by her and growth.
Boris was looking for a shot there, but heavily contested by Wagstaff. Wagstaff playing great defense. Meyer with another shot, and that one is good.
Again, I think we're going to see more of that. So the one adjustment that Illinois might make is sliding that high defender on that offside over to play two, so it isn't as clean a read. But that's going to be a tough one because you can't give Harmony that cut to the basket, that space to attack for UTA.
Maya Campbell looking for a shot there. She's going to take it a little too much there.
Yeah, a little post-up shot by Boris.
Maya Campbell, nice shot there.
Yeah,
Cutting this lead to one.
Finger doing a nice job sealing her into position.
Meyer with the ball. Gets it to Harmony. We're looking for Harmony again here, and she swarmed in the paint, and 3-second call, it's going to be a turnover.
Now you can see Illinois is really committing to stop Harmony getting into the basket, first of all. That's the first time she's gotten into the basket, and then immediately she's surrounded by 3 Illinois defenders.
McCammon with the ball here. Oh, and a little too much on that layup. Nice seal there by Finger.
Yeah, nice seal by Finger, getting her teammate into the key.
Oh, and a little, looks like we saw the same thing right there on the other end with Voris and Meyer. Another missed layup too. Oh, and Campbell's shot, it looked like it was tipped a bit by Harmony.
Harmony did a nice job getting a piece of the ball.
And we're going to have an offensive foul. It's going to be a turnover.
Costly because UTA was going to the basket.
McCammon. He's going to kick it to Wagstaff. Wagstaff's going to shoot that. It's a bit short off the front iron. Counts and McCammon getting out in front, trying to stop this transition. And Harmony able to get a nice shot off the glass there.
Yeah, nice seal by Yeoman, sealing Harmony in for the easy bucket.
Campbell getting a little swarm there. Wagstaff's going to take it back out.
Yeah, finger getting caught for the offensive foul. That's one of those ones where she's going towards that defensive player to set that pick. She needs to turn her chair so that defensive player runs into a rear wheel. She didn't. She kept her chair facing so that the defensive player ran into her foot plate, and that's a push. And that's a foul she's going to pick. Tiny little mechanical thing. One of the cues when I'm teaching young players how to set picks and how to play defense, the cue I say is try to make the other team run into your rear axle. If you turn your chair and you allow that to happen, that'll put you in good position. That starts to teach you the concept of wheel position. So run into that rear axle is a great cue for coaches of really young players to let them understand that concept of wheel position.
Looking like coming out of this timeout, Illinois is going to keep the same lineup out there. Everyone playing all of the first quarter as of now.
This is a lineup that they've played a lot. They haven't gone super deep. They've relied on this core group of players for the bulk of the games this weekend.
Rodriguez going to kick it to Harmony. Harmony to Voris. Voris to Rodriguez, and Harmony's going to handle it. And UTA's moving the ball around. Voris gets a shot up, and it's rebounded there by Wagstaff.
A nice disciplined defense by Illinois. We're seeing a different Illinois defensive show this game. Previous games, we've seen them put pressure up court, not against UTA. Against UTA, they're packing it in to take away the cuts and the attacks by Voris and Harmony.
And we saw Campbell got her pass, her shot attempt tipped away by Quinn Meyer, and UTA was able to convert it on the other end with some points.
Nice elbow cut by Wagstaff. Buchanan helping Wagstaff get in to the play. Count's helping down so she stops Harmony from attacking. That's that second defender that's needed to stop the attack of a threat on the other team.
Indeed, and McCammon's here with the ball looking to score. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Illinois has to get a shot up here. It looks like
there was a problem with the shot clock, and I think they made the adjustment to reset it.
10 seconds. Nope. There's 15. And Illinois just unable to get a good pass there. And it's going to go the other way. And Quinn Meyer unable to get her shot to go at the end of the quarter there. UTA is up 13-10 at the end of the first. What have you seen here so far from Illinois?
Well, Illinois is committed to really stopping, staying compacted, and helping on the main threats. Boris and Harmony for UTA. They're struggling to get UTA to come out and face themselves to be able to attack and get shots going to the basket. So their struggles right now, I think, are offensive. They need to pull UTA out, and then they need to take a little bit more time to properly set up their pick and rolls. Their pick and rolls are a little bit, they're not quite as precise as they need to be. UTA they're going to have to figure out how they're going to pull Illinois out. I'd be really interested to see if Harmony steps out to the three-point line. She has that range. Does she step out there and try to pull Illinois out, create space for both her and Vares to attack the basket? Otherwise, it's going to be a real slog against this Illinois defense that's showing a lot of discipline early.
Indeed. The start of the second quarter, Illinois only down 3, but they're staying strong well into this game. You know, they're not allowing themselves to become undisciplined. They've stayed true to the identity of scoring that they've wanted so far, and they've played a pretty solid brand of basketball so far. Let's see if they can keep it up and take the lead here in the second. Wagstaff with the ball here. Wagstaff looking like she was showing for that she was going to shoot a shot, able to draw some defense out, and she's going to take it now. Shot a little off, but a good look for Wagstaff. Harmony with the ball here. Oh, and a nice bounce pass by Harmony. Try to get it to number 24 of the Mavs. Unable to get that one to go.
Yeah, but that's a good decision by the Illinois defender. You see Zoe Voris driving to the basket. On the other side, I think it was Caroline Fitzpatrick. And you got to make a choice who you're going to guard. Now, you're going to go to Voris every time.
Voris with the ball here.
Really nice job by Campbell. There's a 2-on-1 there, and she took away the seal, and that forced Voris into a cut. Really good defense by Campbell there.
And a nice shot there by Wagstaff. Cutting this lead to just 1.
UTA is trying to push the pace. I think they're trying to push the pace to see if they can break Illinois and get some of those cuts to the basket.
Wagstaff surveying here. Wagstaff going to take another shot, and she gets that bounce to go in her favor there.
Yeah, nice post up by Wagstaff over the shorter UTA player. Good recognition of how to attack instead of passing the ball into a place where there might be a taller UTA player.
And Harmony able to turn around herself and just get that bucket to go.
Yeah, the Illinois defender let her go through on the baseline. You can't ever let somebody go through the baseline. Never, never, never.
Yeah, McCammon with the ball. Oh, she tried to get it to the roller there and finger, but the pass was tipped. Going to stay Illinois ball here. They have 10 to shoot.
Yeah, McCammon just need to come up a little bit farther. She's about the mid-post where she passed that. Need to be up on the elbow, so there's about 10 to 15 feet of space between her and finger before she made that pass.
And Wagstaff has the ball here. She's going to attempt a 3 and just a little off. Oh, it counts. Great hands, able to force a turnover.
I love that. Race to the ball by Counts, and she beats Quinn Meyer to the ball. Great hustle by Abby Counts. We've seen a lot of growth in different places, and there's a lot of promise there in Counts as she's starting to expand her game beyond just a sealer picker.
The ball tipped out there by Meyer. Ooh, Wagstaff, another three-point attempt. A bit short.
Yeah, shot clock running down there, and that was the option you really had to take.
Boris getting her way into the paint, and she's going to take a shot off the glass, and that one's going to fall.
Yeah, those are those ones where you've got to collapse back in so you don't get picked out and start forcing rotation.
Yeah, the Mavs starting to pick up here on offense. Illinois has to start matching if they're going to stay in this game here. And just a little miscommunication there by Wagstaff and McCammon. Going to be an Illinois turnover. And Harmony going to kick it to Boris. Boris to Meyer. Meyer short.
Yeah, I really like what Morgan McCammon did that time. As that elbow defender offside, when Meyer got the ball up high, she took 1.5 push towards Meyer. So Meyer thought she was going to be jumped. Then she stopped. And Meyer had to catch and regroup and think, oh, now I got to shoot. It was a really nice little fake by her that forced Meyer to take a shot that was a disrupted shot.
And Wagstaff just taking any shot that she can find herself here, but just unable to get it to go.
So now there's a power set for UTA, so
Meyer
has to bring the extra defender.
Meyer looking like she had an open shot there. Could have shot it sooner, but still falls anyway.
Yeah, the pace of this game is all of a sudden picked up just a little bit quicker back and forth. UTA came out at the quarter trying to push the pace.
Oh, a pass attempted by Campbell to get it to Wagstaff, but tipped out. 12 seconds for Illinois to shoot.
This quicker pace, it looks like it's disrupting Illinois more than UTA at this particular point in time.
And we're able to see Illinois finding some points there. Great bucket there.
Yeah, McCammon's shot today, the first game and still in the second game, is being much more consistent than it was yesterday.
Oh, and shot is short. Able to be rebounded by Maya Campbell.
You can see Illinois committing to stop Boris and Harmony, trying to force the ball into non-threats or lesser threats' hands. Meyer getting a foul there. You could see what she was trying to do because Campbell had stopped close to the midcourt line. Meyer trying to give that little push, get her an over and back call. Official right there to see that tactic and make her accountable for it.
Wagstaff, she finds an open counts, just unable to get that one to go. You know, we've seen Counts have plenty shots like this available, but just unable to get them to connect. And shots like that would just open up this offense so much more for Illinois.
Yeah, you can see the UTA player that got Harmony into that position stayed in the key too long instead of immediately exiting. Got the 3-second call and took away that scoring opportunity from their teammate.
Wagstaff, she's going to get it to Campbell. 10 seconds to shoot. Ooh, finger not able to hold on to the ball there is going to result in a turnover.
Yeah, such a tough spot to give Finger the ball. She's got 2 UTA defenders collapsed around her. She's not a tall player. She doesn't have the same function as some of the taller players. Tough place for her to be passed the ball.
Boris with a shot. Her shot a little too much, too strong. Counts with the ball here. They're trying to figure out their offense here. Wagstaff try to get it to McCammon, but intercepted there by Voris.
Voris did a great job. She's reading across the court. And so when the ball was in the air, she just jumped the passing lane.
Oh, and Meyer, who had a shot there, passed it off, and that shot was blocked by number 24.
Yeah, we can see there's a bit of a collision on the court there. We can really see Illinois showing a lot of discipline, really trying to take away anything inside for Voris and Harmony. And that's been a struggle for UTA. UTA is not making the adaptation that they need to create space to get to the basket. And Illinois showing a lot of discipline, getting the ball into lesser threats' hands. Those other UTA players, they can still score, just not at as high a shooting percentage.
McCammon, her shot a little left. Can't get that one to fall. Voris with the rebound here. And Counts trying to get out in front of it. Rodriguez gets to the roots, and Harmony able to get the and one.
Yeah, there you see the seal from Mercy Nayakundi that got Harmony into the key. Nice patience by Harmony, waiting for a teammate to set that seal and then aggressively attacking the basket.
Unable to get the three-point play, but they get their own rebound.
Yeah, this has happened a couple of times with Illinois, where they've given up rebounding position on a free throw to their opponent. Something to look at on the videotape, how they're entering the key to be able to box out the other team.
Wagstaff to Campbell. Campbell able to angle that one correctly and get the bucket to go. Boris getting all the way to the bucket, and she gets that floater to go there, extending this lead to 7.
Yeah, there you can see Harmony seeing finger up in the middle and cutting and attacking that defender. That's where Abby Counts needed to come over from the elbow and help her teammates stop that cut, even if it meant giving up an outside shot by the UTA player.
13 seconds here left in the half. McCammon has the ball here. Illinois is going to hold for the shot. Maya Campbell with the ball. Her shot is up, and that one just lipped out there. UTA with 1 second left, and a turnover there. And that's going to be the end of the half. Illinois is down 25-18. What do they have to do to get back into this?
I think their defense has been pretty sound so far. They've done a good job, generally speaking, stopping Boris and Harmony from getting to the basket. They need to continue with that discipline, being able to help off of players outside to stop those cuts to the basket, being willing to give up some outside shots to take away that inside game. It's on the other end offensively, it's a little bit scrambled. They're not quite disciplined to attack with that crossing game. It's been effective in the past. And they need to be a little bit more disciplined, pulling UTA out and then creating that crossing attack. So they're attacking through the elbows, both on ball and off ball.
Indeed, indeed. Only down 7 here. Plenty of time left to get themselves back into this game. Let's see how they respond in the second half.
Welcome to Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana, with 7 manufacturers and nearly 1,000 vehicles in stock. Our commitment to you doesn't end when you purchase a vehicle. We're committed to giving you the best ownership experience possible. Keep your vehicle running right with regularly scheduled maintenance from our experienced team of factory-trained technicians and our brand new state-of-the-art facilities. Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana. Why go anywhere else?
From harnessing the transformative power of computing and data sciences to discovering new ways for environmental and agricultural sustainability, to opening new pathways for better patient care and medical discovery using AI. At Illinois, we develop and deliver ideas that positively impact the world.
The minutes between contractions, the hours a loved one is in surgery, the first steps after a knee replacement. When it comes to your health, we know you're counting on a lot. At Carle Health, you can always count on us. In these moments, and in all the moments to come, delivering exceptional care, providing compassion and support, working together as one system across every community we serve. Because this is where care counts.
This is the moment of a lifetime. The clock's ticking like my lifeline. Until I flatline, I push it to the red line. Who gon' stop me high? Who gon' stop me high? Breathtaking, a move that I make, I give it everything I got. Cause that what it takes, I push the limit till it break. The heart of the brave, the soul of a legend with the will to be great. Hold up. The soul of a legend with the will to be great. Hold up. Who gon' stop me in my moment? Who gon' stop me when I'm going? You can't break me, I don't back down. Like a king, give me my crown.
Do you remember when we first started this journey together? We ventured forth and forged a bond. Made to unite, made to perform. It was a new partnership. We found new ways to excel despite the odds. We were built for each other. It was the first time I felt like I belonged, like I was a part of something bigger. Together we faced adversity and embraced it. And with you by my side, I've become better, more durable, stronger. Because what others see as limitations, I see as strength. Our community has fueled my fire. Together we've rewritten the narrative, unlocking doors to a world of possibility. I'm proud of the journey we've taken, to be a part of something truly groundbreaking. I see a world where limitations are shattered and possibilities unlocked.
Performax, empowering athletes and redefining limits for 25 years.
We are innovators, explorers, creators. We inspire each other and welcome everyone. Create your next experience in the Champaign-Urbana area.
From its beginnings as a single stately hall in 1867, the University of Illinois has twined its way around the hearts of Illini. Today, we invite you to explore its twists and turns, discover its hidden treasures, and encounter its home in your heart. As you pass through our halls and navigate our grounds, the bricks and marble and worn paper of past generations, you will discover your own place, your own essential seed of inspiration. At Illinois, our students seek themselves in the light of wisdom passed down by previous generations. They seek tradition in the warm welcome of the Illini Union's hallowed halls. They seek travel between the pages of long-loved books. They seek spirit in the bite of fresh fall air at Memorial Stadium. They seek knowledge in the classroom and camaraderie with their classmates. They seek contentment in Altgeld's chimes echoing across the quad. And as they seek, they stretch toward the realm of possibilities that lie beyond Illinois, while planting roots in the foundation of a timeless community. As the university continues to radiate outward through the education of thousands of individuals, we invite you to consume, create, and flourish under its illuminating tutelage, and find a home in our welcoming arms.
All right, we're back. Coming out of halftime, Illinois looking to come back from this 7-point deficit in the beginning of the third here, looking to change some of the things that they were doing in that first half, but also have some consistency in some things that they were doing. What are some things that they were doing well that you think they could continue building off?
They showed a lot of discipline defensively. They've committed to stop the attack by Boris and Harmony from UTA and continue to see that kind of discipline. I think that's going to be key. Offensively, it's going to be now being patient to have precise execution on their pick and rolls.
Indeed, McCammon grabs that rebound for Illinois. And she's handling the ball here. Oh, unable to get that one to go.
Yeah, that's a really interesting spot. Like, Wagstaff got into a great position. That's a great spot for just a little fadeaway. And that's a skill. Maybe that may be an extra tool for her to add. Harmony with a jump shot outside. That's a shot that Illinois has to be willing to give up. See, Illinois is trying to initiate their offense through a cross pick up high.
Finger going to get this ball here to Wagstaff.
See two Illinois offensive players coming and trying to set the pick. A little bit of miscommunication.
Oh, and a great shot there by Campbell. Able to cut this lead to 7. And joining us out of the halftime, we have Q coming back on the mic. Q, welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to be back with you and my friend Frog.
Yeah, nice on-ball defense by Illinois, but then they didn't box out Harmony on the offside, and she got in position to get an offensive rebound and an easy putback.
McCammon with the inside pass to Finger. Finger wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, a bit of a miscommunication. Looked like Finger was thinking she was going to seal for Morgan. Morgan's thinking she's going to cut. That's where offensive communication is so important. Either of those could have worked if they'd been communicating.
Certainly.
Really nice job by Wagstaff coming over, stopping that cut, leaving the player that was outside for UTA. Good discipline. That's the kind of discipline that Illinois has to show.
McCammon with the ball here. Yeoman's on her. And
Wagstaff coming through with the seal, then give McCammon exactly what she wanted. Wagstaff gonna put it up. There's Campbell squaring up to the rim again. Hits the front iron, just a little short.
There's that slightly faster pace that we saw UTA start in the second quarter. And this is where they began to build a bit of a gap on Illinois.
Certainly.
Wagstaff giving room, looking like she was looking for three.
Maybe not what she was looking for. She's gonna square up now.
She'll take the long. She'll take the long two instead.
Yeah, we know Wagstaff has that three. I think her slowing up and showing at the three-point line, being a bit more patient to pull those UTA defenders out, is something that she could do to try to create more space for an attack at the basket.
Certainly. What a beautiful shot from Voris, about 10 feet out.
Yeah, Voris, a really good shooter from outside. But again, Illinois having to make some decisions. Do you jump and create space that lets Harmony get in the key, or do you force Voris to take that shot?
McCammon.
Getting another crack at it.
Yeah, well taken shot. She gathered herself squared and a really nice follow through. So there's some improvement right there that Morgan McCammon's got to take from yesterday to today and then hold on to and keep it pressing in her game for the rest of the season.
Yeah, she's played great basketball all day today.
Inside to Harmony. Harmony's going to load it.
This is that little piece where you're starting to see Harmony getting in, and these Coach Wheeler's going to call a timeout now because she's seeing some cuts and attacks at the basket that she doesn't like, and she's got to make an adjustment. She doesn't want this game to get away from them right now.
Well, Frog, with being with such a dominant point guard as Voris and having such a valuable big like Harmony, what's a good way to balance keeping both of them off of the scores chart?
I think what you're doing is you're gonna have that help defender. Right now, it looks like it's the middle defender that's there to stop any elbow attack one way or another. I think you push the screen out on Voris' side, so it's that long 17-footer, 18-footer, which she's hit a couple of times, but it's still a lower percentage shot. And then your help defender is ready to stop any kind of a seal or cut on Harmony's side. It means you give up the shot from the free throw line, but you've got to be willing to do that. And then UTA's got to hit that shot. They got to identify it, and then they're going to have to hit that shot. So make them do that, and make them prove they can hit it before you adjust elsewhere. Otherwise.
McCammon here, guarded by Meyer. Oh, and it looked like
Wagstaff coming up short there. She didn't look the most comfortable with that shot. Twisted, just not a good angle.
Yeah, no, she was sideways. She needed to pull back on her right wheel to square herself up, and then she would have had the space to take that shot uncontested.
Yeomans kicks it to Voris. Voris back to Yeomans. Yeomans, her shot off the front iron.
And we saw Wagstaff there after Yeomans passed the ball quickly come in to defend any kind of a pick and roll between Meyer and Boris, and then come back into the middle to recover to contest that shot by Yeomans. That's what we'll have to see more of from Illinois if they're going to stay in this game and close this gap.
Certainly. And that was just a bad inside pass there. Not completely able to get settled inside the paint.
And another careless pass on UTA's end. Going to be Illinois ball here.
So we see coming out of that timeout, Coach Wheeler, that tighter defense. So probably just a reminder of the things they need to do in terms of committing to push those screens out, to stop Boris and Harmony, and force shots from non-threats or lesser threats.
And Morgan McCammon once again getting into the paint, getting the look that she wanted, and converting.
Definitely. Morgan McCammon is trying to keep Illinois' hopes alive right now.
A little bit of pressure up court from Illinois to give a bit of a different look.
Ooh, and a foul there. Going to be on Koenig. Feel like she kind of tripped up Meyer there.
Boris looking at Meyer at the free throw. Meyer going to let it go. Can't get that one to fall. Bounces off the front iron. Wagstaff with the ball now, pushing it for Illinois.
You can see some space developing up at the elbows for Illinois. When they're going to try to set their picks, though, the defenders are facing the picker coming. They need to turn those defenders so they can't see the pick coming.
Oh, and the shot rimmed in and out there for Wagstaff. I don't think she exactly found the shot that she was looking for. But was trying to make something happen there.
I would like to see Wagstaff get a more settled shot.
Ooh, and Harmony able to get inside and draw a foul.
Yeah, nice seal by Yeomans to get Harmony in. A nice patience by Harmony to wait for her teammate to set that seal. This is where Illinois doesn't get a chance to get their defense set quite as well. And this is where UTA, by pushing the pace a little bit, gets up court and gets some opportunities to get to the rim. So Illinois has got to do a better job in transition defense to take away this this speed and some of these cuts and seals going to the basket for UTA.
Harmony will shoot two here.
Harmony will miss both of the free throws.
Yeah, right there, we saw Illinois box out the UTA player on the free throw line better. They had two players come in at an angle to prevent Boris from entering the key, and that put them in a position for a rebound. We've seen that be a problem in some instances for Illinois, where they push straight in and they let that opponent push straight into rebounding position off free throws.
Wagstaff finding Campbell across the floor. Campbell's shot just a little short.
Yeah, Campbell's a little bit more comfortable with a 15-foot jump shot. That one out at 17 feet.
Definitely. It looks like it was all lined up, just not used to the power of shooting that shot that far.
And Myers pass a little high. Oh, but great defense there by Koenig, able to tip the ball out on Yeomans.
Very active hands for Koenig.
And you saw Campbell slide down as well. It helped take away some of that space.
With a quick inside pass to Harmony, couldn't get the reverse layup. Looked like it might still be their ball, and it will.
Yeah, Yeomans had a really nice, what I would call a backwards seal. As she was getting out of the key, facing out of the key, she got out, but then she stopped. She didn't turn around. She just backed right up. and she had Harmony follow her all the way in as she was backing up.
The UTA going to have 2 seconds to shoot here. They're going to have to get something up quick. Probably looking for a pass inside. Illinois doing a good job at guarding that pretty well.
Officials having a bit of a discussion on the shot clock.
And we was able to get the shot clock reset to 20.
Rodriguez, her shot a little too much. McCammon with the ball here. An 11-point game. A little over a minute left in the third here. Wagstaff has the ball taken away there.
Such a risky pass to throw with all those white jerseys in there.
Yeah, you can see the elbow attacks there. Sometimes what you want to do is you don't want to go right to the basket. Sometimes you want to pull out short and keep space.
Certainly is. Boris just creeps by. It looked like they had it for a minute. Miscommunication again, just seeps by for the easy 2 points. McCammon inside to Wagstaff. Wagstaff is going to pull that one, gets that one to fall.
Yeah, and that time, she squared up a little bit better. Saw her just do a couple little pumps of the ball to get herself set, took her time, and took a quality shot.
Boris having the ball here, just getting exactly what she wants. Getting able to be at the rim right there with ease.
Boris is a complete speedster. I mean, just ran from one end of the court to the other.
Yeah, you can see Illinois, when UTA pushes it up, there's just so much more space, and it's so much more challenging for Illinois to defend in that space, and they end up with more one-on-one matchups, and they're not able to help stop cuts quite as much. And so that additional speed when the UTA is bringing up has been a bit of a challenge. That's where those gaps come from. In the half-court game, their half-court defense has been really, really solid, probably better than UTA. The gap, though, is on the other side, that transition defense.
I think Illinois' responsibilities on offensively, who they need to be watching for, has just shifted throughout this game. I think primarily in the first half, they were focused a lot on Harmony, and still throughout this game, they are still focused on Harmony, obviously, but they're starting to see Zoe Voris become more of an offensive presence as this game continues on.
Yeah, the thing now for Illinois, they'll have to tighten up in their transition defense. And then the other thing offensively, they still have been really inconsistent offensively.
Yeah.
It's getting more disciplined in creating space, making sure that they're attacking in space, and then recognizing the next space that opens up. And are they going to attack with a cut or a pick in that? Because that's what's happening. They're shifting spaces, and they're not shifting their attack. And then they got to be a bit more precise with their picks, so they keep defenders' backs turned, so we can pick the back of a defender, not the face of a defender.
Yeah, and start of the fourth here, Illinois down 41-28. They have to do something to get themselves back into this. Mary Wagstaff leading the charge here. She's going to take a shot. And that shot good early by Mary Wagstaff.
Yeah, really important here to get everybody in on defense for Illinois so they can then be in position to play the disciplined defense in the half court that they've been playing.
Quick pass back to Meyer from Voris. Meyer didn't get it to go, but caught her own rebound. Good active hands by Campbell. Those are the frustrating plays as a coach you just have to scratch your head at. You know, there was no reason why Meyer would be able to shoot it from the free throw and be able to get in and get her own rebound.
Yeah, Illinois did a good job denying the attack through Voris' side, forcing the ball into Meyer. You're right, they did all the right things. Then you got to get the rebound.
Great job there by McCammon, being able to knock the ball off of Yeoman's chair. Able to get the ball here for Illinois. McCammon finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff has to turn around. She's going to find McCammon again. McCammon, her shot has been falling all night here cutting this lead down only 9.
Yeah.
For the first time in the second half, it's a single-digit lead.
There's a timeout by UTA. What'll be really valuable for Morgan McCammon to do is watch videotape of her shooting yesterday versus today, and then think a little bit about what she did from a mental preparation standpoint. Did she do something different? She approach the game differently? What was her arousal level going into the game? How did she manage it? Because those are things she then wants to replicate. She doesn't want to come out of this game and say, wow, I just had a good game today, and that's it. She wants to think about, what do I need to do again to cause this to happen, and to be able to replicate it over and over and over again.
If you're Coach Wheeler, what is something you think vital that you're telling your team right now at a time like this?
I think you're saying, hey, we're in this game. There's a lot of game left to be played. Our defense in the half court, really, really good. When we can get everybody in on defense, in defensive transition, that sets us up to play well in the half court. Now what we need to do is create space on offense and be precise in our pick and roll execution.
With that, UTA is going to have the ball here. Voris able to get her shot that she wants there. Roll into the basket, and she's going to get a good shot to go there.
Yeah, UTA sitting Harmony right now, probably getting her rested for the end of the game, but also giving her other teammates an opportunity to get some minutes that are meaningful minutes, where the game is still on the line.
Finger inside for the N1.
Nice little pick and roll. McCammon going down low and creating the space for Finger to roll to the basket.
Finger able to get her own rebound, and she's going to give it to McCammon here.
Campbell up here with a great shot. Good look, and it falls.
Great
Illinois
possession.
is slowly starting to come alive here. Only down 7 points.
Great possession there for Illinois, able to capitalize and get 4 points out of it.
With Harmony out of the game, they have to capitalize on all of the strengths that she imposed on them.
Yeah, I don't think you change a whole lot in your game plan right now. You just have one less really threatening player out there.
Exactly.
You stick with what you're doing.
Yeah, as we see Voris hitting her patented jump shot. McCammon here looking to answer.
Looking for the pick and roll for Counts.
And Counts just unable to really get this layup to go here.
Yeah, that scoop is a good look for her, but I think it's still relatively new in her arsenal, and she's still getting used to using it and how she has to take it out of different positions.
Voris with the ball here. She's just going to continue shooting and continue hitting. She has to keep her team alive here, and she's doing just that.
Yeah, I think she recognizes that it's going to be a lot tougher for them to get to the basket. And now with Harmony out, getting a breather, she's got to be more aggressive and more assertive.
Yeah, and she is taking that role really well right now. Campbell just seems to completely miss the rim there. Looks like she had it open, just couldn't get the angle she wanted on the backboard, giving UTA another chance to score again. Quinn Meyer making her way to the court. Illinois got lucky again. Meyer just so happened to miss that one, but no one contested Meyer, actually. She was very wide open.
Yeah, Meyer hit a couple shots early in the game, but I want to say ever since the second quarter, you know, she's been getting great looks, but the shot has just been a bit off.
Yeah, really nice pick there by Abby Counts, picking point to wing for Wagstaff. And what made that work, one, they had space, but then the other thing, the back of the defender was facing Counts that time, so they didn't see it to recover inside.
Wagstaff, a great shot and a great make off the glass.
What a great way to score up with the rim and just kiss it off the backboard.
Yeah, Illinois hanging around.
McCammon kind of dared Rodriguez to shoot there. Voris going to load it up, and this falls again. That's the same shot from the same spot twice in a row. I wonder if she's starting to favor that side, and maybe it's something that she sees over there that she likes.
Well, one of the things with a shooter like Voris, sometimes it helps you when one of your teammates is out because it removes a decision, and you're just thinking, well, I'm just going to shoot, and it cleans up your shot, takes any hesitation out of it.
And Wagstaff got that shot up. I'm not exactly sure if that was the shot she wanted. It looked a little off. But here Illinois is back on defense.
Boris Rodriguez connection. And Meyer trying to keep the possession alive. Almost got to it that time. Illinois has to do a better job of getting in position for the rebound after that shot goes up. It's great that they play defense, but it means nothing if you allow them another 20 seconds for a shot opportunity.
Yeah, I think boxing out has been something that Illinois has seen go against them, and not even just this game, but a couple games throughout this weekend. Might be something that they should look into. And we're going to have a turnover here.
We've got a new player in for UTA. Davoli coming in. UTA using this time, even though it's still a relatively close game, to get some minutes for some other players, get valuable experience.
Wagstaff loaded up, passed it away to McCammon. And that one's going to come off the front iron.
Oh, and a turnover there. Mary Wagstaff, the one able to take it away. She's trying to get up the floor there. Quinn Meyer stopping her before she can continue.
And you can see Mary McCammon, or Morgan McCammon, coming up to try to set that pick. The UTA defender facing it so they can just fake and go under it. Got to turn the back of the defender so you're attacking the back of the defender with a pick.
Missed shot by Wagstaff. It seemed like there was a bit of miscommunication. It seemed almost as if she wanted to give it to Campbell, but something just didn't work out there.
Going to stay Illinois ball here. Illinois having time to set up a shot and getting a good look. Wagstaff with the ball. He's going to get it to McCammon. McCammon going to take this shot here. It's a little off. Going to hit the back of the rim.
And Vora's doing a good job right now with Harmony out, just leading her team with her voice, telling everybody where she wants them to be and what needs to go on. Davoli, first shot for her for the second half is going to fall.
As you can see, she's coming down the court smiling. Wonder if that's a normal shot for her to take. Certainly taking advantage of the opportunity that she's getting right now.
Wagstaff looks like it's going to come right into Campbell's hands. Campbell to McCammon.
Oh, and the pass just a little off. You know, this late in the game, you're starting to wonder if you see some fatigue. You know, it makes sense that UTA benched Harmony, get her some rest. And, you know, Coach Wheeler's had these players out here the entire game.
Certainly, you know, fatigue definitely starts to take a toll on you, especially in the fourth quarter when the score is such a huge differential like this, too. It's a lot of pressure on you, and so you just feel it more. You're trying harder, and the fatigue, it really starts there. You hit a wall.
Campbell has the ball here. He's looking for
like
Wagstaff. He finds her. Wagstaff's shot just a little off now.
And UTA just going to push the ball out now. What a great steal by Meyer. Pick and roll. Meyer finishes. I mean, just absolutely perfect.
Yeah, beautiful little pick and roll. I loved how Meyer sat there, too. She stuck the pick, let the space get recreated. She didn't rush it and roll to the basket too quickly where one defensive player could guard two. She waited till the space was opened up.
Certainly. And I think that's a big part of playing basketball, making these big executive decisions. You know, Meyer got in that seat and she set that seal as if she automatically knew that they were going to do that. And it just came across so perfectly. You love to see that type of connection between such good players.
Yeah. If you're UTA.
If you were UTA, correct.
Rodriguez, her shot up, and Campbell's going to get that rebound. A minute 13 left to play. Illinois is going to have to hurry up and find some scoring here.
Campbell, like she's looking for McCammon. They're going to get it to her. Let's see if she can get something to fall.
We're going to get a foul here with 57 seconds left in the game. Morgan McCammon will be sent to the free throw line here to shoot two.
Yeah, UTA's got to be pleased right now getting some of their other players on the bench into the game in these meaningful minutes and being able to rest some of their players like Harmony.
Morgan McCammon just short of the first free throw.
Morgan McCammon, we've seen her shoot better today. Talked about it before. She's got to build from this and learn from this and take it into the next games. She absolutely has good mechanics. You can see it here in the free throw. She started to apply those mechanics elsewhere on the court. She has to continue to do that. That will be important for U of I to take steps forward.
Rodriguez, her layup attempt is short. Koenig with the rebound. Gonna get the ball to Wagstaff. Wagstaff gonna get it to McCammon. McCammon with the ball. 19 seconds left here.
Wagstaff just misses it. Can't quite get in her hand. And Meyer looks like she's just gonna beat the entire court. Give it to DeVoli.
Can't get it to go. Campbell here with the last attempt. Wagstaff gonna launch up a shot here, and it's short. And your final score of this game is going to be 53-39. UTA, the Lady Moving Mavs, are going to come away with this one. What do you think went wrong here for Illinois?
Well, their defense was pretty good. They broke down a little bit in defensive transition. When UTA started to really push the pace, that prevented Illinois from getting all 5 defenders back so they could do what they wanted to from a game plan perspective. I think the bigger thing to take a look at for Illinois is going to be looking at like how they created space and attack backs, and then the precision of their attack up court, how they turned defenders, or in this case, had a lot of defenders facing picks when they were coming so they could go under them. And then some miscommunication, too. We've talked about that. So I think those are big things to take from this. There are some positive things when they can play a disciplined defense. They could deny Harmony and Voris opportunities when they were willing to check their shoulders and collapse off of lesser threats to stop the main threat. So they did that. That was a growth area. We saw on an individual basis, we saw Morgan McCammon. So she started to shoot better. All those scoring opportunities she's getting in the key, now she's taking a better. Keep that. So there's some pieces to hold on to, still pieces to grow in.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, that is the end of the games for the women, at least. We have one more game coming up for the men's team. They're taking on the University Whitewater in our final game of the day. Thank you for tuning in to this one, and stay tuned for the next one coming up at, I believe, 3:45. Thank you for tuning in.